Next, we need to deal with the printing of the text. So what I did to figure this out is I went to File, Examples, and then I grabbed this typography words file. And what this is doing is it creates this function drawType, and then it uses functions like fill0 to create white text, and text, some string, and then the x and y dimension. And then the x goes through this parameter, and when the function is called inside of draw, they use that x to determine where on the x dimension of the screen they want it to appear. So I'm going to grab this function, I'm going to get rid of a bunch of it, and then I'm also going to grab the background stuff and put that in draw. I'll keep the background. I think I want text aligned left, and I don't need this width, so I'm just going to say x is going to be 30. So let's see what this does right now. So it displays this on a kind of dark gray background. So I'm going to go now and I'm going to grab this purple that I used in the other one because I liked it. And then I'm going to change drawType to draw question. And I don't want to display all the questions at the same time, kind of like I printed them here. So I'm going to create this extra variable to keep track of the question number I'm on. So I'm going to name it QNum, and it's going to be set to 0. And that needs to be an integer. I'm going to close out of this. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to add it as a parameter to this draw question. So I want it to know what question number I'm on so it can draw that particular question. So then I need to add it as an integer, and I'm just going to call it Q. And then I need to, instead of using this text, I need to use this kind of function to go through and draw the correct text. So instead of iterating through all of this, I'm going to say fill 0, and then I want it to be for maybe Q is less than questions.length. And then I'm going to display a bunch of text. So what I want is questions for this first variable. I want it to be, the question number is going to be the first one. So Q, and then 0. So this is going to take the question that we're on, and then the first element. So that is the actual question. And if I comment this out, let's see what this does. Oh, that shouldn't be a for, it should be an if. So this is displaying my first question. So I also want to display the answers. So I'm going to grab this and say 1 and 2. And then I want this to be a lot lower. So it's giving me my first question and my first 2 answers. And then I want to know which one's A and which one's B, so I'm going to add the text. And see how this does. So it looks pretty good. And I'm also, I think I want to print that last one so I know what the actual answer is. So the answer is B, digital. Right now, I can get the first question to display as well as the answer, but I have no way to getting to the other ones. So I'm going to go up into my draw, and I'm going to say if mouse pressed is true, then I want the question number to increment. Now let's see how this works. It works, but it goes way too fast. So I'm going to add a delay in here of 300. I think that's maybe 1/3 of a second. And it looks like it's incrementing through them. So that is it for the processing part. Hopefully you understood everything. I'm going to get rid of this commented out part. And that's all you need. And then you can go on to start working on communicating between processing and Arduino. Thank you for watching.